This is the Nightside Special Report. Reporting live from WELM, RJ White.
Hi, I'm RJ White. It's 9:30. It's East Lansing. It's Nightside. I haven't been here for a while, and frankly, I kind of wish that I was here under better circumstances now that I've returned from Ann Arbor. Usually I don't do this anymore, but I got a call this morning about 8:30 about Jesse Ball, producer and host for about the last year or two of Nightside. Well, I've got like a newspaper clipping here from the Sioux News up near his hometown of Trout Lake. Let's see, about 8:29 p.m. last night, Jesse Sean Ball of East Lansing, Michigan, formerly of Trout Lake, was reported missing by his parents, Jerry and Lori Ball, still of Trout Lake. Yeah, apparently some road up there, H40, between Trout Lake and Rudyard. His car was found, went off the road. They don't know exactly what happened. There were some tracks near the site. The car was empty, and actually it's presumed that Jesse's dead. So, yeah, we were just going to have this really great send-off special for him tonight, because he leaves for California on Tuesday, but instead we kind of put this together, kind of a tribute show to Jesse. We'll be running some clips, trying to get a hold of some people throughout the evening. As you can see, all down at the bottom, we'll have some reactions that we've gotten through the day. People have called in the station once they found out. People have called us home, just how they feel about it. Yeah, it's been a really rough day here. I've been here since about like 4 o'clock this afternoon. I drove up here just as soon as I heard. And yeah, so I hope we can just get something put out here. And yeah, I guess first of all, we have only people we could find in short notice. Greg Mullen, Stephanie Tardy, two friends of Jesse Ball's. Going to be asking them if they have any stories about him they want to share, anything like that. We'll get that in a second. But first of all, if you have anything you want to talk about, the appearance of Jesse Ball, like if you knew him, share any stories, 351-8713 is the number to call. We're live tonight. You just go ahead and give us a call. We'll talk about it. Greg, how did you feel when you first heard it? I mean, like, yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, how did you feel when you first heard about it?
RJ, initially it was just shock. I mean, the man was 23 years old. He was in the prime of his career here. I mean, there were so many memories I've had of him on this show.
He just graduated too, you know, which really, and he was just about to go to, was it some film school out in California,
yes.
Some community college or something like that? I don't know.
Yes.
Like direct commercials or something with Mike Evans from the show.
Yes, his longtime associate, Mike Evans. They've done many works together, and this is just a tragedy that something I guess would happen. He was so close to getting to do what he wanted to do, going out there to California, and I'm just in disbelief right now.
I can see right there on the screen, well, it was just up there, that you worked on the Nightside Manias. But you were actually on the air for the third one, and the other one or two you were consultants for, I believe?
Yes, I was creative consultants for the first two. Me and Jesse creatively collaborated for those specials. They were runaway hits. I mean, they were some of the highest rated shows ever on public access channel 30. I believe we broke into double digits and had 11 viewers, 11 viewers for Nightside Mania 3, an extravaganza of sorts. We had 8 wrestlers, a manager, several audience members, and it was all the brainchild of Jesse Ball. I mean, I give him all the credit in the world.
Cool. Stephanie, how did you feel about this when you first heard about it? I mean, like, what are you going through? What do you feel right now that, you know, Belly pretty gone? I mean, it's pretty much certain at this point that we may not find him, and he's pretty much gone.
Well, I didn't really know him very well, but he was pretty nice to me. He taped Woodstock for me, you know, and.
Oh, last weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
They had the riot,
because
those kids.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. He actually was getting it off of.
Oh, the pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view, and so he taped it for me, and I just thought that was so nice. But
like
that's not what I heard from other people.
He taped for me a couple of times.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, he bootlegged that movie Ed. It stars Matt LeBlanc and that chimp.
Oh, the chimp. The guy from Friends and the chimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I mean, I'll miss that most about Jesse.
Yeah,
getting us
free
stuff.
cable stuff.
Free wrestling pay-per-views.
Plus, he just never hesitated, as long as it wasn't out of his way. He never hesitated to help people. If they needed something taped off of TV, bam. If you needed a dub made, he'd get one of his underlings to the studio here to do it generally. But he would go and he'd have that person tape it for you, and it would generally be done in about a month or two. And I mean, you can't really dispute that. There was actually Actually, he did complain, kind of. But that's unimportant. That's not important.
Well, he wasn't like he was out there.
He would almost agree to it in the first place if you bought him something. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was feeding starving children or anything, but I think it helped us a little bit.
I think, yeah, that helps everybody. Well, why don't we talked about Nightside Mania. I don't know if the guys back there get a clip ready from Nightside Mania 1. This is what, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago?
This is a year and a half ago. This is the golden era of Nightside Mania.
Yeah, Nightside he'd been hosting it for, Christ, I don't know, a few months or something like that. And he's kind of a big wrestling fanatic, as you are.
Right.
In fact,
yes.
I know it's one thing you had in common.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why he came up with the idea for doing Nightside Mania? I mean, maybe you have a story about that?
Well, actually, me and Jesse, we met at a fan club convention for a couple wrestlers there. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Me and Jesse were big fans of him, and he was there at the autograph session. Jesse had the Shawn Michaels tattoo. He wore his little spandex tights, and he was poofing his hair out, dancing around like a little girl. And you know, I was intrigued by that, and I'm like, this guy wants to be Shawn Michaels. We have something in common.
Is that the Mr. Ass guy?
No, that would be his former tag team partner, but I'm sure Jesse has a fetish for Mr. Ass.
We've heard the stories. Yeah, so why exactly do you think he could actually pull off a wrestling show on public access? I mean, how were you part of that in any way?
Well, first of all, Jesse has lots of time on his hands, and he's got time to think about these weird and wacky ideas like this. And I don't know, it's just like we're both wrestling fans. We decided, hey, why not get our friends together, throw them on some platforms. You know, I suffered a broken thumb for this. I sacrificed my body for Jesse Ball, so to speak.
From the third Nightside Mania?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Now I know the second one I was actually a part of. Okay, we've got the clip ready. Here we go. Here's a clip from Nightside Mania 1. Some of the best of Jesse Balls. We remember him possibly dead at this moment. Just go ahead, enjoy.
Don't give up hope.
That has really got a sting.
Nothing bruised but my spine.
Oh, there, boy, that was nothing weak hit. Yet Jesse seems to be in an awful lot of pain.
You gotta break the kneecap there.
No, now what's this? A ref is leaving?
Must be going to get another magazine.
Yeah, probably. You know, gotta get another.
You hear the ankle snap.
You know, I'd say with the ref gone, this would get dirty, but I don't think it can get much dirtier than this.
Well, they've really been not holding any punches.
Embarrass me on TV, will you?
Oh.
Right in the gut.
Terrence is offering a little bit of cutting remarks there, too. Oh, he's got another pin. And
Second pin, and he doesn't be able to find the ref.
you know, in real regulation wrestling, I think Jesse would have been out by now, but now this is Nightside Mania where nothing really goes.
Hey, ref. What's going on, man? Fine.
Terrence is chiding Mike.
Look out for, oh! And while Terrence and Mike were conversing there, Jesse managed to get a spurt of energy and took out Terrence. Boy, that one hit really drained Terrence's energy. Oh!
Devastating
Thunderstruck.
almost kick.
I want to remind our audience that this is real wrestling, folks. Everything you see here is going on live. This is not staged at all. In fact, very little production, and none, in fact, really went into it.
You can see he's really uncomfortable with the ball break.
Yeah. Oh, that ball breaker. That's a move that Jesse, I guess, has worked on for almost 8 years. And it takes a lot of finesse.
Yeah, hi. Welcome back. In case you just tuned in, Jesse Ball. This was to have been his last edition of Nightside, hosting and producing it. Last night, his car was found up in Trout Lake. He was visiting his family up there about 8:30 p.m. or so, and yeah, not really sure what happened. The Trout Lake police, they say they found his car, late model Olds Cutlass. Just kind of gone off the road. I believe was at age 40 between Trout Lake and Rudyard. Car was empty. Door was kind of mangled. The front end was kind of smashed up against a tree. They aren't really sure what happened still. We're keep putting calls in, maybe see if they find anything else. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of strange. I mean, what do you think? Some people are going to speculate, maybe a little, you know, which I think at this point is a bit unfounded, a bit premature. It could have been something. I mean, it's up in the UPA. There could, woodland creatures jumping out in front of your car. You don't know. I mean, we don't know what it's like up there. I've never driven up there. Have you ever driven up there?
I have tried to avoid
it's like
that.
it's a different damn world up there is all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what's up there. So I mean, you've got experience in news. You know, you write for the Jackson Citizen Patriot. Do you see a lot of accidents like this come across in the news wires, or have to go out and write about them? I mean, what's usually the main cause for something like this?
Through my long years of journalistic experience, usually the cause of this, it is drunk driving. I mean, sadly enough to say.
Well, let's not say that though. I don't know.
We all know he was a little fond of the bottle.
Yeah, he liked to be in his cups. Yeah.
The only time I saw him drive drunk was at the go-kart track. I mean, that was once or twice, and he took out a couple kids there. But I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to go do that. But I don't know.
Now, you're a reporter too. What about the fact that there's nobody around the car? I mean, isn't it kind of odd in a situation like this to have the car, the accident scene there, and there's no trace of him anywhere? I mean, isn't that kind of strange? I mean, is it a bit peculiar? I mean, what could be the cause of that possibly? I'm just asking you to wildly speculate.
guess.
Just start spreading rumors.
Perhaps he's taping a movie, maybe something like the Blair Witch Trials. He's staging his own death, or maybe I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to do anything wild like that. I'm kind of don't want to speculate on him drinking.
Yeah, that's
maybe if he overate or something like that, fell out of the car or something like that.
No, come on.
He did have irritable bowel syndrome, and that could strike at any time. He might have had.
Actually, yeah, I dated somebody who had that. Actually, he used to work at the St. News.
Really?
So yeah.
It's no laughing matter.
No, it's not actually. I mean, that's something you can be debilitated for days with that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, along with that comes lactose intolerance, which, you know, if he's drinking the milk before he goes out, you get the stomach cramps. Unless you're drinking that lactate stuff, or you take like little pills, or you get the ice cream that's like the ice milk, which is kind of like ice cream, but it doesn't have the thickness, doesn't have the right flavor. It's just kind of like this really thin, like, oh, we took water, we put white food coloring in, it kind of made it taste like vanilla, and it's like eating night shavings, which isn't.
Yeah, well, hence his nickname, Mr. Whipple.
Mr. Whipple.
He went through a lot of toilet paper.
Oh, with the stuff.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
See,
we're joking, and a man might be dying here.
That's not right, though.
I didn't see Diane Sawyer doing this when JFK Jr. was.
She was nowhere to be seen. She like.
True.
Well, see,
Where was she?
No. See, that's really strange. She wasn't on the air at all. And ABC News released this press release saying it was because she was too distraught over JFK Jr. because he was kind of a friend of hers. And then she came back a couple days later. There was a story on the AP Wire. That's Associated Press for those of you at home. On the AP Wire, saying that no, it wasn't that. They just had some personal issues to take care of, and ABC was just like, oh, she cares so much. She couldn't. I thought that was kind of low class on their part. Yeah, but I don't know. Jesse Ball. Well, actually, hey, tell you what. If you have any kind of guesses as to what might have happened, or if you have any remembrances of Jesse's, our number here tonight, live on air, 351-8713. Go ahead and give us a call. All of our lines are open. We've got Sally and Kathy back there waiting to take your calls, kind of screening to get you on the air with us right away. Yeah, just this is kind of almost an on-air live wake without the booze and the casket, and
the fig
it's not really in the back of a bar or in somebody's home, but rather it's in a studio with a really, really cheap set that was built in the late 80s. But other than that, it's just like we're having an on-air wake, live on TV. Tell you what you can do. Hey, guys back there, how are we fixed for showing something from Nightside Media 2? We okay for that or no? 30 seconds. In 30 seconds?
This is breaking news, folks. We apologize.
Yeah, I know. We're seat of our pants. We didn't have a lot of time to put something together. I mean, this just happened last night. Nobody around here found out until this morning. I found out this morning. I called at work. I had to leave early to take like half a vacation day for this because, I don't know. I mean, like, it's Jesse Ball. It's Nightside. That's not something you can ignore easily, and we gotta let people know about this and give them a place to voice, their feelings about this.
Right.
So what do you still have another year of college, right?
Yes.
Do you think there's going to be, the State News, do you think they're going to do some sort of tribute page, like when that kid got hit by the train or whatever?
A tribute page, I sincerely doubt it. I'm not an editor there. I don't have the clout of, say, a Stephanie Tardy, but I imagine they might stick it in the police briefs, maybe mention it there. What do you think?
Doubtful.
Well, see, the police briefs are usually just local things, though. I mean, usually if a kid gets, killed in some really bizarre way, and let's face it, this is pretty freaking weird, they usually do some sort of type deal, What's this? Oh, we got another news item. Unconfirmed reports of bear tracks around the car.
Don't know what that could be.
I guess a bear.
Bear tracks around this.
Because usually bears leave bear tracks.
On.
You ever had that ice cream moose tracks? Yeah, it's got like a little, it's got the little peanut butter cups in there and the fudge going through it and vanilla. Man, you get some of that stuff there with get the chocolate stuff. That's good stuff.
I had a bomb pop yesterday.
What's a bomb pop?
Red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah,
Little
yeah.
rocket
You
gold.
get the little things in. Oh Jesus, you know I like those. Oh Christ, what are they called? Oh, Good Humor.
Good
They got
Humor.
the things, the chocolate eclairs. You got the chocolate cake on the inside, but then you got ice cream around that. And outside of that, it's like this chocolate kind of layer, and they got these little hard pieces of cake all over that. That's some
What
good
is
stuff.
that?
It's called chocolate cake. I usually get them like in the freezer section, but that's not important right now.
Superman ice cream.
You know, I never got the hang of that. I never could get into Superman ice cream. It just what was it just from? You know, I tell you the truth, I never ate it. It just the flavor, the aesthetic of it just kind of threw me off. Was it just like a bunch of fruit ice cream mixed together, or what?
Yeah, it was kind of red, blue, and yellow swirl. I didn't really see.
But what it tastes like though, was it fruit flavored?
Yeah, I guess it was kind of fruity. It's not
See,
exactly
I like-
sherbet, but not exactly mint chocolate chip. I mean, it's kind of like
mint.
a hybrid of that.
Well, anyways, that's not important. I'm here to talk ice cream.
Talking ice cream.
The man's dead. We should.
Could be dead.
Well, I don't know. It's not looking
Bear
good.
tracks, not a good thing.
Could be a friendly bear.
Nightside Mania 2. Here's a clip from the second Nightside Mania. This is the first one I actually worked on. I'm not sure what we're going to see, but I would guess it's rather Jesse-centric. I know this one had a controversial ending where he ended up powerbombing everyone who had beaten him, which was a bit harsh. A lot of people, a lot of bad blood after that for a while. So I believe right now we're going to see his entrance in Nightside Mania 2, not the ending like I just described. So we'll roll that clip. Again, if you want to call us, 351-8713. We're live Friday night, East Lansing, WLM Nightside, remembering Jesse Ball, remembering a public access giant. Here's a clip.
From the 69 bad guys, Jesse, the original 69 bad guy, Ball.
That's right, Jesse Ball. Some hate him, some don't hate him. Always a spectacle in and of himself, right, John?
Yeah, he is. He sure is. He's spectacular.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Definitely. I mean, look at that. Terrence and Jesse. This is not going to be pretty. I mean, as Jesse killed Terrence this summer. Oh, looks like we got something going here. Oh man, I think this is just a preview.
This is a pre-fight
This is
skirmish.
just a preview to what the kind of carnage we're going to see here tonight. Perhaps Jesse's actually waiting until his partner comes out.
And the other half of the 69 bad guys, Connor, the Irish Jew McWitz.
Connor McWitz. Don't know if we can see him as a fighter. He's mostly just been a singer. I'd say for a lovely bathrobe, however. I don't know. What do you think, John? You think oh God! It's already starting. No, hey. The ref's got to get in here. We can't have this yet.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey. If we had a bell. Hey, Mike Evans. Excuse me. There he's supposed to start it. Hey.
All right.
Hey, excuse me. Wow. This cannot be a good harbinger of things to come in the least.
I think it goes without saying, boys. Let's get it on!
This is it, folks, what you've been waiting for. First of all, we'd just like to say this is the crown that tonight's combatants will be going for, the coveted Burger King crown.
All right, combatants, come in the middle here. I've got a gun here, so don't let anybody mess with me. I don't care what you do, just don't hit me. Let's go. All right. Get in your corner.
This is it, John. Big things. I think it would be safe to say all hell will now break loose. This is going to be bloody. It ain't going to be pretty. First two going up against each other. Terrence, Thunderstorm Sharply, and Jesse, 69 Bad Guy Ball. What do you think's going to happen next, John?
What do I
right.
think?
Connor's just been tapped into the ring. No one's actually doing any wrestling. Oh, here we go.
I think those mummies on spaceships are...
It's like, whoa, we got two people. Okay, he's tapped out. Now Murphy's going up against Connor. Well, big, vicious slam. Connor has lost his hat. He has lost his hat. Up going, knocked him out of the ring. No, Mike's got it for. Hey, oh my God, we've got double teaming on Connor. Terrence got out of the way just in time. Murphy savagely beating up on Connor McWitt. The Irish Jew has taken it in the spine. Oh my God.
That's gotta hurt.
Those last
Terrence,
few sequences
tag by
of
three.
moves, those were wonderful.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Jesse Ball almost at a time. Oh, Jesus. H. Christ and a popsicle stick. This ain't pretty. What's, oh no, the dreaded slam down. Oh, a spine crusher. The patented thunderstorm spine crusher.
Though Jesse wasn't really in the last part of that clip at all. But you get an idea of the sort of very esoteric type of entertainment he'd put on the air here at WLM. I don't think East Lansing Public Access or a lot of public access type
Would want
organizations
that kind of
across the country, put on that kind of programming. I mean, the thing was, he had a lot of creative freedom here. He was able to just do stuff based on his interests, which, yeah, I hope he appreciated it before he died, because you don't get that kind of chance anywhere else where you can just pretty much get this much airtime, do whatever the hell you want to every week, no matter how limited or just rather not well thought out it is, If you want to call us, talk about Jesse Ball, 351-8713. We're live. It's Friday night. About what time is it, Stephanie?
It's 10 to 10.
10 to 10, proving it is live. Look at the clock in your VCR. Does it say 10 to 10? Good. Then you're
Okay,
watching
maybe
us
it's
live.
7 to 10.
So just call 351-8713. We're talking tonight about Jesse Ball, who you see right there on the corner of your screen. Thank you for pointing. Longtime host of Nightside, producer, brought it back from the grave when the first producer took off from MSU. He's been kind of running it, had this immaculate cast of characters, have ongoing storylines. He just graduated. This was to be his last episode. He's moved to California. He was going to move to California this coming week. And his car was found in a ditch up near Trout Lake, Michigan, his hometown, last night about 8:30 p.m. Authorities aren't really sure what happened. We got some really bizarre news from a police department up there. Sergeant Strauss, I think, said that the bear tracks found around the car, but Jesse was nowhere to be seen. What the heck could that be? I mean, he might have swerved off the road and a bear got him? I mean, how lame is that? I mean, that's really strange.
But he might have been transporting honey up north.
Because bears like honey. That's
Is
right.
that irony?
It can go rumbly and tumbly. Irony. Why would that be irony?
I don't know, but I know it when I see it.
But if he's carrying a honey and bear got him, I mean, it might be ironic if he hated honey, maybe, perhaps. If he hated honey and he was carrying him, well, no.
Well, it gave him hives.
It would be ironic if maybe he, the bees.
It was really hot.
Why are we're here tonight? Because there's this man who let us all, get this TV show, provide a lot of entertainment for a lot of people. He might be dead somewhere right now, and you're just...
You have no heart.
Well, I mean, he screwed me over a few times in my life.
What? What did he do? What did he do to you?
He owes me $398 for an outstanding phone bill.
Jesse Ball does?
Jesse Ball does.
You're talking about Chris Solari.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize to Jesse Ball and his family watching in Trout Lake.
Jesse has more hair, and he doesn't have a bizarre accent.
He made the mullet popular. He kept that alive.
Yeah, that's one thing. Well, yeah, Jesse, he had the mullet for a while. Let's go through it. Jesse had the mullet for a while. Then he bleached his hair after I left town. I guess it was safe for him to bleach his hair. You did too, but yours...
The same night, not knowing Jesse did it.
Oh, that's creepy. He had the really short, odd paramilitary thing going for a while. I believe he had it shaved almost bald at one point.
Right.
He was a man of many hairstyles. He didn't... Always switching up the styles. Didn't care. Very free spirit in that respect. And you could always see, like on the show, he went through like 5 or 6 different haircuts. He's on the show.
Yeah.
He was on the program Six is Wild before that. Very popular in Six is Wild. Still remains very close with the cast and crew of that show. I hear, I think recently, just before he left, he gave them a large donation, actually, a large cash donation. Just before he left town.
Yeah, they threw a big party.
Yeah, it's just now that's kind of odd. That he just kind of settled a bunch of his old accounts and relationships with people. It's almost as though he knew he weren't going to be around anymore.
Right.
Which I guess he wasn't, because he was going on a large trip across the country. So I guess that could be why. Well, anyways, either way, either he thought he was going to die, or because he realized he was pretty much leaving forever on Tuesday to go to California.
Now, why was he going to Trout Lake?
Yeah.
I would get, well, if he's leaving not the country, if he's leaving the state
another country. I mean,
Yeah, if he's leaving the state on Tuesday, he's probably up there visiting his folks or something like that.
Right.
You know, I wonder if there's anybody. You know, we should try to get our producers on the ball. Oh, I'm sorry. That was. And see if maybe perhaps we can get a hold of somebody, some of like Jesse's friends up in Trout Lake or something. Maybe we can ask them and call them and maybe ask, you know, how they're doing, how they're dealing with things. If they have any remembrances of Jesse, maybe we can get some, you know, relatives, friends, ex-girlfriends, something like that. Those are always fun to talk to in a time of tragedy and pain.
Ex-girlfriends?
Okay. Maybe we can try to get a hold of some people. We'll have them maybe get on the ball about that. Oh, damn. Damn it. I gotta stop doing that. I'm not even trying there. I don't know. I guess we could go, want to show some Nightside Mania 3, perhaps?
When we come back, we're going to call Mel.
Okay. Oh, good. Which is whom? Who is?
House, ex-girlfriend turned lesbian.
Oh, okay. We're going to have one of Jesse's ex-girlfriends, hopefully. Try to get a hold of her during this next clip. We can... I hope she's heard already, or else we're going to have to tell her. Yeah, we can ask her how she's coping, how she's dealing with it. But first, are we ready for that clip or no?
Yeah, the clip's ready.
Okay, great. Let's see a clip from the third and final Nightside Mania, Nightside Mania 3, which is a bit more planned out, a bit more elaborate. I think it's kind of a fitting testament to Jesse Ball's skills as a producer. He's able to pull these different people and elements together to produce this program. I think this is the one people are going to remember him for. I think this is going to be, you know, pretty much his eyes wide shut. Jesse Ball's final masterpiece. So let's roll that.
Oh, God.
What is that music?
Well,
Looks like Jesse's 6'9" bad guy Ball has for some reason come out to the proceedings in order to be interviewed. Jesse Ball, a crowd favorite, but two-time loser at Nightside Mania. This could be his year. He's got the Nightside Mania 3 championship belt. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right, excuse me here, Mike. Excuse me here, Mike. You know, I feel the same way you do, all right? I've had all these factions, namely the Reign of Pain, coming out here, beating my ass every Nightside Mania, it seems like. And, you know, I'm on the same page with you, man. All right? I'm right there with you.
Stay out of my way, man.
It's cool. I just want to call it the Reign of Pain right now. I want Terrence Sharpley out here. I want Kevin Murphy, and I want Greg Mullen out here. I want all three of their punk asses out here right now.
Looks like he's calling them out, as the kids say. Oh, there's Greg.
Come on.
You could cut the tension in the air.
The flood of blood and thunderstorm have met Jesse 6'9" bad guy Ball's challenge.
Cut the tension in the air with the paint story.
That's right.
My belt. Where's your little monkey boy, Murphy? Where's he at? I got something to say all three of you.
Kevin Murphy.
Where's he? Hiding him? Oh, it's about time, Kinko. Let's get out
The
here.
only person not to be devastated, Nightside Mania 2, matched by Jesse Ball Powerbomb.
I got something for all three of you. All right. Yeah, that's all you do is. All right. All right. Step up. Step up. All right. All right, now I made you, and I made you. You, I don't know where the hell you came from.
I think you remember me. I'm the one who power bombed your ass here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. He also took out my friend Tom, made him all go crazy. Now he's gone.
He understood that family was more important.
Oh, give me that family. I want some respect. All right, I gave you your job here. You'll be nothing without me.
Oh, man. Jesse laying it on the line.
Yeah, well, he did give us our shot. We did make it famous. We're gonna give you your shot. Yeah.
Oh, my God, they're ambushing him. The Reign of Pain.
Don't make me get up.
Hi, welcome back to Nightside. In case you're just joining us, Jesse Ball, longtime host and producer of the show, this was to be his final Nightside broadcast tonight. Last night, his car was found crashed in a ditch up near his hometown of Trout Lake, Michigan, the Upper Peninsula. So tonight, we're just kind of waiting for any news about it. Hopefully, we'll get something in about it from the authorities up there. And in the meantime, we're talking to people who knew Jesse, talking about Jesse, remembrances. And I believe on the phone right now we have from Chicago, a longtime Nightside employee, and also he's going to be producer of the show this coming season. And I believe he's going to be one of the regular hosts of Nightside, or was due to be before this unfortunate incident happened with Nightside. Kevin Murphy. Kevin Murphy, you there?
Hey, RJ.
Hi, how you doing, Kevin?
How's it going?
You'd already heard about this? Did somebody call you, or?
Yeah, well, I released a statement. I don't know if you've read it yet.
No, why? What was it?
It was basically, good. Thank God the boy's gone. I asked if he was fired yet. You know anything about that?
Well, he did what?
I hope he's fired.
You hope he's fired?
I hope he's fired.
What do you mean? Well, he
From
might be
TCI,
dead. Of
he's
course he'd be
missing.
fired. What?
Well, he didn't show up to work today, I assume.
Well, that's because he was in a big car accident last night. They don't know where he is.
Well, yeah, so
He's
what?
presumed dead.
Well, fine. He should be fired then, shouldn't he?
Well, if he's dead or something, of course he's going to be fired.
Well, good. That's all I'm saying. So are you, RJ?
Okay, but do you have any... Well, how do you feel about that? What if Jesse is, in fact, what if something terrible has happened to him? How do you feel about that? I mean...
Well, actually, you know, I'm in a pretty good mood right now because I was at a restaurant. I'm in Chicago right now with two of my female
Wait, hold on.
companions.
Just actually,
What's that?
well, we've got a thing on the bottom of the screen here. It's from the local newspaper up there. The Sioux News reports that a black bear has been shot and killed.
Yeah.
Must be safe on the bear tracks.
Oh, big
Autopsy
bear.
reports no sign of Jesse inside. The search continues.
Ah.
So they just found a bear and shot it to look for Jesse.
Oh, they thought it was Jesse?
It's like Jaws or something, except it's... AP reports Jesse's bloody ESPN hat found inside car. Good sign.
Ah.
How's that a good sign?
great.
He found his bloody hat. That's...
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Greg. How you guys doing?
Mr. Murphy, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I got it in your house. It was amazing.
Thank you, thank you. Authorities are speculating that you and Jesse's standoffish relationship may have played a factor in this accident. Do you have any comments?
You know, I'm in Chicago. You know, I had to leave early this morning.
He was going to hire, like he was going to hire a. Allie Dawson issued a statement he was kinky. We didn't. See, I'm not sure if I'm more disturbed about knowing that from Allie or knowing that from Jesse. Either way, it's a bad thing.
Well, that's a news report. That's not from Jesse.
I got a story for you guys. It might entertain the audience.
Well, no, knowing that Jesse was kinky or knowing that Allie knows he was kinky.
Right.
Knowing anything about Allie is kind of creeps me out. Anyways, well, how do you feel about this? I mean, you're pretty much going to be one of the hosts of Nightside once Jesse left, correct?
Well, yes, that's true.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about that? I mean, is this going to kind of
no, I was waiting
taint
for him
that
to leave
somewhat?
anyway.
I mean, there's not going to be a formal handing over of the hosting duties. I mean, are you going to do some sort of tribute or honorarium to him? I mean, how's that going to be? You're going to be wearing black armbands?
I earned my job as host when I beat him in Nightside Mania, too. So, I mean, you know, I don't care if he's gone. It's good. At least he won't try to fire me.
Well, how do you feel about this? How did it make you
really
feel
care.
when you first heard the news?
No, I don't really care because you know why?
Why?
I was at a restaurant tonight and I met a chick from the real world.
Really? Which one?
From the new one.
The one in Hawaii?
With the nose ring that made out with what's her name?
The one who's walking around the house topless all the time?
Yeah, I saw her.
You met her?
I met her.
Oh, what does she look like in real life?
She looks the same, and she was a bitch. Let me tell you.
Oh, I kind of guessed that. I mean, she's kind of cute,
I was like, excuse me, I don't mean staring, but you're on the real world, right? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna stop bothering you now, but.
Well, was she a waitress there, or what's the deal?
No, she was eating with a friend, a female companion.
Oh.
I think she's,
Oh, so
I mean, I know more
obviously
about
she never
her.
ended up
She
with
swings
that.
both ways.
Yeah, obviously she never ended up with that one guy then, probably that she went to the
I
Janet
guess not,
Jackson
because
show
she's
with a
back
couple
in
weeks ago.
Chicago.
Oh, wait, so we have another news report.
In my neighborhood, eating right next to me.
Sioux News reports that 3 more black bears have been shot and killed. They're doing this quickly.
Oh, yeah, they're trying to get
Jesse,
everything that looks like a bear, I guess, huh?
Well, they're still just, looks like they're just shooting bears and just looking for Jesse and them. Yeah, it seems to be some more efficient way to do this.
You know what I would do?
Okay, so back to the real world chick. So she still has the nose ring then?
Oh, yeah, she still has a nose ring.
Wow, that's cool. What
She was
restaurant were
wearing
you
a tube
at?
top that she, wore on the show.
Oh, what restaurant was she?
That light blue one. What?
What restaurant were you guys eating at?
It's called the Medici. It's in Hyde Park in
really?
Chicago, Illinois.
What kind of food do they serve there?
It's a pizza joint, like coffee house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Just
If you come
pizza?
to
They
Chicago,
serve other
take it.
Italian dishes there too, or no?
What's that?
Just pizza? They serve any other Italian dishes there? Or no?
It's more of like there's pizza, there's pasta, there's burgers, there's. It's
Yeah,
it's a mixture.
Just basically your basic, kind of American snack food type place type thing.
Basically,
But it's also kind of a coffee house, kind of a hangout type
It's
deal.
a nice hangout.
You know, that's East Lansing needs one of those. I've been saying this for years. You go to Ann Arbor, there's a lot of cool places like that. Just go hang out.
East Lansing sucks for restaurants.
But yeah, East Lansing, like the summer.
They're all corporate.
You know, I wouldn't have come back unless Jesse was dead.
Yeah, I know.
You know, because this place, it's as dead as Jesse. And
Oh.
I know. Especially in the summer.
I mean, this place is just kind of boring in the summertime.
It's just dead as doornail, just like Jess.
So when are you going to be coming back to take over? I guess you're going to have to...
I'll be back August 16th, so I'll be doing the show on the, I believe that's the 20th or the 21st.
At this point, do you have any plans to do any like special type of tribute to him? You're going to have like a clip show?
Well, I'm planning on showing clips that don't have Jesse in them. That's my plan. It's like a greatest hits of Nightside without Jesse.
Wow, that's going to be a long
tribute
show,
to everyone but Jesse.
Mr. Murphy, may I say you are a disgrace to the public access industry.
Oh, Greg Mullins, shove it. Just because he let you rustle. I mean, come on.
Well, I just hope that if something happens to you, people are a bit more generous than you were. I mean, I know I talked to Jesse, and I know he
hated me.
Actually, he never really spoke well of you.
No, he hated me.
No.
No,
well,
but he did help me move yesterday.
Perhaps all his bitterness is
I mean, the other day. Last week. He helped me move.
Well, I guess we'll let you go. Wow, the chick from the real world. What was her name? That's really cool, man.
Yeah, it was really weird.
AT&T. Oh, wait. Kevin? Kevin? We just have a statement from AT&T. Just came over the wire. He's been fired.
He was what?
He was fired.
He was fired.
AT&T just fired him.
Excellent. Good people at AT&T. Let me tell you, I fully support AT&T.
So. Right.
And their buyout of TCI.
Joe Rex wrote issue statement. He was my hero.
See, they're already cleaning house. It's good. It's good. It's good for the business.
Well, good luck. Congratulations, I guess, on just having a clear path to hosting Nightside now.
Yeah.
We'll be looking for you on the program August 16th, and maybe I'll come back and hang out a couple nights.
Oh, definitely. You should be here. You know, you get to crash at my place if you need to.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Kevin.
All right. Hi to Nightside viewers out there. I love you. I'll see you soon.
The Bulls suck.
All right.
All right. See you later. Thanks for calling, Kev.
Later, guys.
Wow. So Kevin Murphy. Apparently not that phased, rather nonplussed by this tragedy which has befallen Nightside this week. I don't know, what did you guys think of that? I mean, it seemed like he was a bit callous there about the whole thing, don't you?
Yeah, I definitely think so, but I mean, if you've heard the stories about him.
That's true, yeah. There's stories all over the industry about Jesse's.
Another caller, you will know who it is.
Oh, I guess, we have another caller. Hello, caller.
I said he was kinky? I never said that. Who told you to put that on?
That's just what the crew. Apparently, they got some sort of statement from I don't know, state news or something like that.
No. Okay, do you understand? I'm watching like the finals of MTV Say What Karaoke, right?
Oh,
and I'm flipping through on a commercial, and I'm just like, oh, I'll check out Nightside. And as I flip through, I see my name flashed across the screen, and Allie Dawson says he was kinky. I never said that. I want to know who's the person responsible behind this.
That came across the state news. Apparently, you were interviewed earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, we just have hold on. We have another news thing. State news reports 9 more black bears have been shot and killed. Still no sign of. It seems like the police.
Ridiculous.
You know, does that really surprise you about the Upper Peninsula? The police would go about it that way. I mean, they watch
a bunch of Barney Fifes over there.
It's just that's a freaky place. You ever been to the UP, Alley?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it really just kind of a weird place?
Yeah, but I have kin up there, so I can't say much.
They call it kin up there, don't they?
Indeed, they do.
Yeah. It's is that Amish country up there?
No, that's more in Indiana.
So Allie, I guess while we have you on here, if you don't agree with the kinky thing, then what are your thoughts on Jesse then? I mean, about him dying. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my thought. Jesse was a sweet, lovable guy who I will dearly miss, but I would never quote myself or anybody else as saying that he was kinky. He was just perverted and disgusting.
Oh, so you're saying he's not kinky, he's just perverted and disgusting, yet he's sweet.
Yeah.
So he's a nice, sweet, perverted, disgusting man.
He flip-flops.
Okay.
Write that
so we
down.
can get this corrected.
I can hear them laughing in the sound, but
nice,
tell me shut the hell up.
Sweet, perverted, disgusting guy, Allie Dawson. Okay, we'll get that updated for like the next round of quotes that go up there. So, do you have any
memories?
Well, just before you go, give us a specific like a story or memory or reminiscence of.
Okay, the first time I really remember meeting him was when I joined the show.
Oh, okay.
And I went. Well, I'm going somewhere with this. And I met him at the Show Bowl, quote unquote. And he was serving up like venison and like Doritos and all this and that.
Yeah, I wasn't invited to that. I stayed home and watched TV. Yeah, I remember that.
But he charged just $8 a plate. I mean,
he charged you for the Super Bowl party? That's...
Yeah, but nobody actually paid.
He
So,
didn't have a lot of couth.
yeah.
No.
Anyhow, so I'm just like, whatever. I don't really like football, and I don't know these people. Why am I here? So I'm sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, like, big scary dude sits next to me. I was like, oh, you know, who's this guy? And I find out it's Jesse Ball. And, like, he starts talking to me and, like, hitting on me, and I was really scared, and I almost never returned to the show. So that's my fondest memory.
And a touching story it is.
Yes.
Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Oh, and Leslie says hi.
Leslie who?
Leslie Rotan.
Oh, Leslie Rotan. Hi, Leslie.
what's up,
How are you?
Leslie?
She's actually not watching right now. I just thought I'd throw that in.
Put her on the phone.
Well, she's like camping right now. I don't think she's anywhere near her phone.
So you're not really speaking on her behalf. You don't even know if she wanted to say hi to
No,
us.
she'll probably be really pissed that I said that.
Allie's not very.
After you got in our case about doing false quotes, you're giving false quotes the same as for other people.
I'm a
That's
hypocrite,
nice.
okay?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
All right.
Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, no problem. We miss you, RJ, at MDA.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, okay.
All right. See
All
you
right.
later. Thanks for
bye.
calling.
NBA?
Michigan Department of Agriculture used to work there. She worked there as well.
Oh.
So did Wesley. And Mr. Todd Gobieski works there too, still, I believe. But nobody gives a crap about that. Again, if you're just joining us, 351-8713. Jesse Ball, longtime host and producer of Nightside. Just getting these odd news reports that first of all, it started out 8:30 last night. He was reported missing by his parents up in Trout Lake, up in the UP, where he's from. They found his car in a ditch a couple hours later. Door was mangled, bear tracks, so now apparently they're going with the next logical step, which is shooting all the bears in northern Michigan and tearing them open to see if they can find Jesse parts in them. I don't know. We'll give you more on it as we get it. Right now, why don't we go to a clip? I believe this is the ending of Nightside Mania 2, the controversial ending. Yeah, it's made a lot of people kind of upset. We didn't know quite what to make of what the heck was happening at the time. Mike Evans, Jesse's, well, it was to be his filmmaking partner, and I were doing the announcing, and, well, Frank, we just didn't know if Jesse had just gone full-bore loony here, or if it was all part of the proceedings. So go ahead, judge for yourself a truly memorable moment from the television career of Jesse Ball.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, it's the Irish battering ram.
Oh, my God. Oh, down. And I think he's out. This could be horrible.
Not since the Saxon the Empire as an
Oh, my God, it's over.
That's it.
They've beaten Jesse Ball.
Beaten harshly by this teammate. Oh, my God. Terry sharply. The match is over. He's now going to kill Jesse Ball. Connor, just delivering a blow to the...
Oh, my God. Sean Muller getting involved in this.
You thought it was over, folks. So did we. It's not over. It's not over until Shelly Winter starts singing. This match is still going strong. Oh, Terry Sherman, Happy Studio chairs over on his ex-producing partner.
I think Terrence is trying to say that is great.
Oh, my God. I don't think anyone's going to be as quick to resurrect Jesse Ball once he's gone. Uh-oh. Jesse Ball's coming back.
Oh, my God.
Kind of real, actually.
Oh, my God.
That was not a good thing.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
Jesse, I think you just really killed people.
Jesse Ball. And I not sort of calm as...
You want some too?
No, that's damn fine. The thing is this an official win or loss for Jesse Ball? We don't know. I mean, they pinned him. The ref counted it.
Who knows what to make of this?
But he came back up and just started going crazy. My God, what was that? And he just walked out of the studio. It's John Muller.
Welcome back. We're Nightside live, East Lansing. In case you've just joined us, Jesse Ball, once again, longtime host and producer of the program. His car was found in a ditch. Some sort of accident has befallen him. Chances are pretty good. Authorities are saying not to be too hopeful. We're not sure. But yeah, with me right now, Colin Brome. He's a longtime associate of Jesse Ball.
Rival, you might say.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just
Has worked with Jesse for quite a while on Nightside here at WLN.
too long, you might say.
How long did you have known Jesse?
I've known Jesse for almost 2 years.
Wow,
Almost
2 years.
And believe me, that's a long time to know Jesse Ball.
I mean, you worked with him every single day, just about. How did you feel? I mean, you were the first one to get the news here, weren't you? Didn't his parents like, call you to let you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So what happened exactly?
Well, I was just sitting here, you know, watching pay-per-view like I usually do at work, and get this phone call. And of course, like I said, it's his parents, and they said, "Yeah, Jesse's missing. You know, we haven't heard from him. You know, do you know anything?" I said, "I didn't do it." You know, that was my first, because
I think a lot of people probably said that from what I've heard.
Well,
that was their first
yeah,
reaction.
I
Wasn't
mean,
me. I didn't kill him.
You know, people have been calling me the prime suspect.
Really, I would have guessed Terrence. That's odd. Oh wait, Jesse's okay.
Well, and see, that's my point. I mean, they're calling me the prime suspect, and look who's not here: Mr. Terrence Sharpley,
That's true.
Mr. Matt Vermeulen,
Yeah,
Mr. Kevin Murphy,
that hair.
and Aaron Blair.
Blair.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, any number of enemies on a certain telecaster show that I won't mention the name of.
The show or Six is Wild?
Yes. Well, if you just
white.
name it.
Green and white. Emily. Emily.
That
What's her
could
name?
be it. That could be it.
Or that one Roop Raj.
Oh.
Nobody's heard from him lately.
Who knows? Could be.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was, you know, a bit, you know, let down at first, but then, you know, especially because he hadn't yet signed over Nightside to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I mean,
it
it's
has
like,
to be signed over. There's actually a formal contract.
yeah,
or something? Really?
there's a whole ceremony.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huh?
quite a lot of pomp and circumstance to it. Yeah.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that for a show with such an extravagant budget.
It's public access, though.
Oh, I believe we have a call.
We have a caller.
Oh, this is a long distance caller. If you watch Nightside, you're familiar with it. John Muller, who is currently in San Francisco, is calling in about this. Somebody got him on the phone. Longtime associate of Jesse Ball with the show, Nightside, tons of other projects. John, are you there?
Yeah, but I can hardly hear you.
Okay, can we adjust that there in the audio room, the audio suite? Okay, how's that, John? You okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
How's it going, John?
You know, I've been a little depressed all day. I got an email today, told me about Jesse sent out by the manager at TCI. You know, and I've been bad. I've been feeling bad.
Yeah.
Well, what was your first reaction when you found out when you read the email? Oh, yeah, just saying we have a statement from Laura Uranowitz. He was all man, and Uranowitz is misspelled. Anyways, yeah?
Well, you know, first it was Terrence Sharpley. First it was Terrence, then JFK Jr., now Jesse Ball.
That's usually the line of succession.
That it is.
Yeah. And you know, it might sound like I'm having a fun time. I'm at a bar. It's happy hour. You know, and like I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to just drink and have a good time. But
yeah, it's like, what time is it out there? It's like 7 o'clock. The metric system, isn't it, or something?
Yeah.
It's a metric system.
Oh, wait, just a second. We've got a police report that Colin Brome has been ruled out suspect.
Well, it's about damn time.
That's cool. You should get the show without any sort of inquest or indictments coming down.
Again, like I said, he needs to officially hand it over to me. So.
Hey, we just had somebody run in front of the camera. Nightside business as usual.
Yeah.
That shit always happens.
Yeah, I know. So John, are you planning to come back here to Michigan anytime in the near future, or no?
You know, I really doubt it highly. You know, hey, get off me. Hey, listen, it's only happy hour. We can do this later, all right, girl? All right, sorry, this girl won't leave me alone.
You okay, John?
Yeah, fine.
You all right?
Hey, you're in San Francisco.
Listen, we got to go to like a couple more bars before we go. Okay, this girl is going nuts over here. I'm sorry. Okay.
I gotta go to San Francisco.
Way to go.
No,
John Muller. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your relationship with Jesse? Maybe share a story, an anecdote you might have. So
All right,
try to remember him just in case things go badly.
Well, there was this one time we were having this roll-in shoot, and it was a very frustrating day.
A roll-in being a taping for a remote segment of a program to those of you at home.
Yeah, it's a shooting remote segment for the show. You know, you guys all know Jesse. He's been sort of involved with the show on and off for a few years, and at this particular moment was one of those times where he was about to be off, but he just totally freaked us out. We thought he was going to kill us. Like he totally went nuts.
I frequently felt.
He had a lot of those moments, from what I hear.
Yeah, but
when you're working with him.
Oh wait. Okay, we've got the AP reports Jesse's foot has been found outside the car. Another good sign. That's odd because earlier on they found nothing. But now
I'm kind of curious what actually happened to him.
Wow, we don't know. Pretty much, his car was found in a ditch on some like remote road up in the Upper Peninsula. Really strange. The car was empty, door mangled. They found bear tracks, and apparently the police up in the Upper Peninsula
found bear
reportedly.
So,
Now in the Upper Peninsula, they're pretty. You know what their strategy is at this point? Shooting bears, then seeing if they've eaten Jesse. That's their whole. That's their whole strategy at this point. I wasn't even sure that bears ate humans.
Yeah, see, they had some special coverage here on the TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got
It was
rid of
probably
it.
Fox News Channel, because they don't have a lot.
When Married with Children came on, and they turned it off. I don't know.
Oh, they cut into it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was Whelm West, our affiliate, I'm sure. Wasn't it Whelm West, John?
Pardon?
Wasn't it Whelm West, our affiliate?
Yeah, they had like Michael Jackson was singing like to a rose, and
that's touching. That's really touching.
Jesse was singing "I'm Bad" because the '69 bad guy, you know.
Oh, that's really nice.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's just so weird that he's gone out like this. I mean, you would have figured he'd have something a lot more exciting, like the whole Phil Hartman deal. But this, he just goes into a ditch and gets possibly eaten by a bear, which is just really, really strange.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
The only upside is this is great publicity for Nightside, because who the hell dies
You know
like
what?
that anymore?
I got okay. When we do Nightside Mania 4, we can bring Jesse.
Whoa! Nightside Mania 4. What's this? You making a formal announcement of this here now, or what is this?
Why not?
Whoa.
Well, we'll try it. I mean, well, hypothetically here.
Hold
we'll
on.
bring him back on if he's alive. I mean, his foot, bloody hat was found.
If not, we'll just put it
we'll
like
bring him on.
if he's, we'll put like in a container somewhere in the set, so his spirit is there, sort of.
Exactly.
You know, whatever
He
they
can
find.
kind of overlook.
Those cats didn't come back to haunt him. Those
But
cats,
we could
Cats-
rename his
oh, the cats
character.
he killed, yeah.
We could rename his character the 6 foot under dead guy.
Yeah, that's an idea.
I think.
I may not be around, probably. So
This
John.
is RJ who's saying he's not going to be around.
Yeah.
Prick. Anyways, yeah. So, John, any last thoughts? I mean, what are you going to do to cope with this? How are you coping? Obviously, by drowning your sorrows in sweet, sweet booze. But what else are you doing?
I'm planting a lot of trees. In Jesse's memory.
Tie a yellow ribbon, brother.
A lot of catnip trees. And I'm also I gotta go take a dump soon. So I'll drop that one in the gutter for J Ball.
Uh-oh, we've got breaking news. Jesse Ball has been found dead. It's official now.
Dead.
It's just been found dead, and it's only, what is it, 10:30? 10:30. We just had the report from the Trout Lake Police Department. Well, actually, they don't have their own police department, state police post up near Trout Lake. Actually,
How am I supposed to get the show now?
Closer to the, this Mackinac Bridge there. Jesse Ball has been found dead.
That's
It's been found. The body was found 10 feet from the car. They somehow missed it before.
I know how they missed it.
They're idiots.
UP.
Yeah, it's the Upper Peninsula. Well, there you go, John. How do you feel? It is definitely dead. That's it. He's given up the ghost. He's joined the choir and vestibule. He's gone. He's the ex-Jesse Ball. How do you feel?
He could be an
I'm gonna go get a Guinness.
You get a Guinness?
I can't handle it anymore.
That's probably how I'll deal with it. Thanks for talking to us, John. Good luck out there, okay?
All right, I just wanted to
Peace.
say...
Bag a couple for me, will
I
you?
sent my rent check in to Greg, and I just want to say, everybody, hi, how you doing out there? And I miss you guys, and, well, I hope everything's going fine.
Thanks, man.
So,
Good talking to you, John. Good
have
luck
a good
out there.
Nightside.
Good luck with that English chick. See you later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, John Muller.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it says here.
Oh, wait, what's this? Yeah.
That
Okay.
the bear was found dead next to him, and apparently dead from food poisoning.
Oh.
Which, I mean, if you recall that other statement made by Frank, Jesse's former roommate, they said he never bathed. I can totally see how that could happen.
Yeah, because he had a lot of those stick-up things in his office. So you didn't really notice it so much when you were in there editing stuff with him, but you go out in the hallway, or hell, even the parking lot. If he's walking across the parking lot, you get the wrong downdraft on the wrong day.
Yeah. Tires just melting.
Man. We have a call? Allie Dawson's back on the phone.
Tear-filled.
Yeah, Allie. What?
Okay, what? Oh. No, this really sucks about Jesse, but Colin, hi.
Yes. Hi, how's it going, Allie?
I miss you.
I miss you too.
Why don't you read for my emails?
Actually, just saying, we've got a report here. The state police post up in the UP killed a total of 150 black bears. I believe those would be endangered Michigan black bears.
Well, they're
killed in the
not
search of
endangered
Jesse
anymore.
Ball's
They're extinct.
Body.
Yeah, who cares? It's just Jesse. Colin?
Yeah, I know. I kept meaning to, but I've been like really busy. We redid the show set.
Colin? Brownies.
What?
Brownies.
Drowning?
Brownies.
Throbbing? Colin throbbing?
Brownies, as in the edible food.
Oh, yes. I've got your CD.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's Inside Joke Hour.
Oh, I have another
The
call.
man's dead, and we're doing Inside Joke Hour between
show's
Colin and Allie
soundtrack.
goddamn Dawson.
All right.
Just go. Okay, run the clip. Run the clip for the 442 project.
We have to see that. But jeez.
Run the damn
Talk
clip.
about emotional. The Belly is not the king of public access. He is not. He is not. I am. Greg, Clay Mullen, come back on.
Are we still live?
We are still live, at least as far as I can tell.
Fabulous. It has been confirmed. Mr. Jesse Aaron Ball, Jesse Sean Ball,
Sean Ball
is dead.
That's all right. Yes.
The age of 23 years young.
Did that hit you? I mean, when you saw it come down the wire there?
A little bit. I mean, it was expected, Jesse Ball. I mean,
It looked kind of grim. I mean, his bloody ESPN hat, he was
Yes.
never separated from that hat.
yes, but we'll always have his foot, and I think that's a great idea. We can bring that in. And
Oh, we could.
Before 2 projects ready.
Oh, okay. We have another clip, I guess. Something that Jesse, the master himself, did put together while he was here as an undergrad. So
Right.
if that's ready to go, this is called "We Forget Sometimes," and I think that could
fitting.
apply
Yes.
very much so to the situation we have here. But if that's ready, let's go to that. Whew. This is rough.
I know.
This is really rough. You know, RJ,
Yeah.
that was completely uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
That was so unprofessional. You know, it reminds me, I was watching this thing about JFK, senior, not junior, and they were interviewing Walter Cronkite. You know, he was on, what, CBS, was it?
Yeah, he stayed on for hours, I know.
Yes. And he kind of had this little, not a real breakdown, but expressed his emotion towards the passing of the great president. And then some lady called in and told him what an ass he was for doing that.
Oh, see, that's not right. That's, he, listen, first of all, that thing, one of America's finest, newscasters, one of America's finest personalities, bar none. But, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, Colin. I just got to be
emotionally caught up. You left me hanging here.
I'm sorry. You just, I don't know. Dally didn't care, and you got caught up in it, and we're supposed to be here to tell people what happened.
What, they think there's going to be a riot?
Well, it's not like he was carrying beer or supplying beer to anybody. Nobody cares in this town unless you have beer and they can't get it.
That's true. Or a couch.
Just to fill you in, if you just tuned in, Jesse Ball, longtime host and producer of this program here, Nightside. In fact, ironically, this is ironic if you're watching, Greg. This would have been his last program tonight as he's moving out to California.
And in a way it is.
He was going to move out to California to learn how to direct cat food commercials or something next Tuesday. His car was found last night, reported missing by his parents, and just about, 5-10 minutes ago, we got the news that his body was found 10 feet from the car.
10 feet?
10 feet, and the police missed it for well over 12 hours. So it's kind of left us a bit broken up. We were kind of hoping
thought he might pull through, but
maybe he'd be found cowering in a shack or something, whatever they have up there in the UP.
Clothed in burlap.
Yeah,
eating berries.
Swaddling clothes, perhaps. Though I would pity the person who found him. But he's dead, so that doesn't. Yeah. So Jesse Ball, right now we're trying to put a call through to, I guess, an ex-girlfriend of Jesse's up north near Trout Lake, Melanie House. Jesse's video. What is this? Jesse's videos be aired at 10:45. Oh, did he have a video will?
Video will.
He had a video will.
You know, I helped him shoot that.
Okay,
I was like, why are you doing this? It's pointless.
When did he shoot it?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that's a year. Well, maybe he had permission. Maybe he just didn't. Was he going to be flying out to California or driving? Probably driving. Maybe he just nervous about the trip. Wanted to get his affairs in order. Like I said, I heard he made nice with the cast of Six Wilder this week.
It's quite a gesture, I think.
Hugged Ethan Hill, gave him a full kiss on the lips, which never thought I'd see that happen. Yeah. So tonight we're just kind of trying to get people to call in, give us their remembrances.
Let us know how you feel about this.
I know. I'm trying to think of when I first started working. Let's see, it was last spring. I just came in to hang out. For we might have a phone caller here. We might have Melanie House. It's ringing now.
You're gonna do the honors here, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be attached to this because I don't have anything to do with the show. So.
Hello?
Hi, is Melanie House in, please?
No, she's not. Could I take a message?
Actually, we're calling from a program, public access program in East Lansing, Michigan. We're on the air right now. Did she have an ex-boyfriend named Jesse Ball?
No.
Oh, we were told she did because actually he passed on recently, and we're just trying to call family and friends and get their reactions to the whole thing.
Huh. Well, I'm not familiar with her friends from school, so I'd have to leave her a message.
Okay, well just tell her that we called about Jesse, that he had an accident last night, and well, the police are kind of thinking.
Who is this calling?
Jimmy Tingle from Nightside in East Lansing, Michigan. He used to produce and host this program, so yeah, we were just trying to get a statement from somebody who knew him and find out what's going on. Well, I guess I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, that's okay. I'm sorry she's not here to take the call.
Well, I guess if you could let her know.
Well, she's out of state right now, so.
Well, when
she gets back in.
Okay, thank you. I'm really sorry to have to tell you to break it to you like this, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. I don't know, Jimmy Tingle. I just froze there. I don't know. The grief it must have been.
That was tasteful.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we have a 10:45. Well, do we have time to play that 19 Wheels video his class worked on?
That would be good to see. You know, I know a video that would work.
What?
Dave Matthews Band.
The show was Dave Matthews Band video.
Well, yeah, but the line, "Were you there when the bear ate his head? Thought it was a candy?"
Oh, that's no, that's not funny, and that's not a good song. I never liked Dave Matthews Band. This thing here, this is one of the final projects Jesse worked on. 19 Wheels, local band here in East Lansing.
Band, yeah.
I've seen this.
Quite
I downloaded the version of it on the web.
In fact,
they did a good job.
You can see it and find out more about the project if you go to www.msu.edu/till, the little curly thing, Ball Jess. It was actually hosted on his web space /19wheels19wheels.html.
And it'll probably still be up there. Even though he's dead, it'll probably still be up there because they're not really good about updating those web space things. I mean, I actually got mine. I graduated like 2 years ago. So it'll probably be up there forever. Well, at least until January 1st, 2000, because all the computers are going to melt, I've heard.
That's not going to happen.
Or they're just going to pick up knives and revolt against their human masters, probably.
That'd be cool.
Like that. That'd be cool. There's the big giant robots. You know, like your computer starts like, hello, you've pushed my keys for too long, human. I will destroy you now. But that's probably not going to happen. Is clip ready to go? So here it is. It's one of Jesse's final. What did he do on this? Are you editing? Did he shoot some of it, or what did he do?
He did their web.
Oh, he did the website for it.
Yes.
Okay.
And he actually has a starring role in the video.
Oh, really?
Look for him. Yes, he's the grubby guy.
Oh, the grubby guy.
The grubby sweeping guy.
All right. So one last glimpse of Jesse Ball, and when we come back, we'll play his video. Will, you can see if you get anything commemorating the life and times and work of Jesse Ball here on Nightside.
Can't believe what you wanna believe. You can't believe what you wanna
Welcome back. We're kind of starting to wind things down. In case you haven't heard, Jesse Ball, longtime host and producer of Nightside, is dead. The very short life, cut down in its prime. 23 years old. Authorities say he had a car accident, must have veered off the road somehow, thrown from the car, and after that happened, bear mauled him.
I wonder if his foot was ripped off in the accident or if the bear.
I think maybe ripped off the accident because the door was kind of mangled, so maybe just the force of the accident. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the accident photos.
All those rocky precipices.
Yeah, that mystery. I wonder if it was a mystery spot. That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, mystery spot thing up in St. Ignace. Is that even near St. Ignace? No. Yeah, my family. Yeah, you and I remember.
What's that?
My family. We went camping up on Trout Lake when I was about.
So you were in the homeland, huh?
Yeah, I was up there. Nothing with Jesse, but I was camping up there once. Big black flies. And then my aunt used that Avon Skin So Soft stuff, thinking that works. Everybody gets that, thinking it's good. That doesn't work.
It's awful. It just makes it greasy.
And the thing is, you go in the water, because we were camping on a lake. Where would you go camping? The lake, you go in the water, it comes off. You have to stay underwater, or else the black flies are right there. And yeah.
They like the water, too. They climb into your ears. It's the first thing when you come out. They're like,
oh, and then they kept playing cribbage and stuff. But had nothing to do with Jesse, but Jesse Ball. I'm gonna always be grateful. He let me host Nightside all last summer with Terrence Sharpley. It's just kind of a shame more people couldn't be here to talk about it. All the regular guys, Terrence, Tom Strauss, Kevin, Blair, Matt Vermeulen, Mike Evans, heck, even Chris Solari. I'm glad we heard from John and Kevin tonight. That was good. That was cool. They called in from like other states and stuff.
Really? Long distance for both.
Yeah, John called in from San Francisco and Kevin called in from Chicago, which that's sort of an effort. It's only thrown across the lake, not across country, so it's not as good as John's effort, but it was an effort nonetheless.
But John stopped in a bar.
Yeah, that's right.
It was happy hour.
That's right.
And
women were touching him, and he was able to give a call. And then he was going to the bathroom or something because he had to get off.
It's me right here.
I got something there. I think it's the double-decker taco. Anyways, it's about 10:45. We're gonna. I guess. Were you there when he shot this, or those closed room things where you didn't tell anybody about it?
No, I helped him do it. Yeah, we did it over there.
So you kind of know what's on there.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was like, whatever.
Yeah. So. I guess that pretty much sums up Jesse Ball's life. Well, I guess do we have that back there, guys? Do we have the will ready to go?
The will is ready to go.
Here it is, the last will and testament of Jesse Ball, always a pioneer, always into video, doing it on videotape, so it would endure and couldn't be disputed by anyone. Here it is. I guess I'm sure it'll be replayed a lot of times on the news channels once we play it, but here you go. You can see it first on Nightside. The last will and testament of Jesse Ball.
Hello. If you're watching this video, I either figured out time travel and didn't quite know how to get back, or I'm dead. So, following the legal system as it were, I bequeath the following items to the following people. Number 1, to my ex-girlfriend Melanie House. Alright, I will finally pay for all the court costs. I admit it, it was all my fault. I'm sorry. It's a shame that I have to be dead to admit this, but that's just the way us men are. To RJ White, I bequeath my Kiss CD collection. You need culture, my boy. And if you listen to Kiss, you will find the way to true happiness. I truly do believe this. Number 3, to Kevin Murphy. Well, it goes without saying, you need charisma. All right? I've seen you just get trashed by women like all the time, and I really feel bad for you. So, I left some notes in a safety deposit box down at the MSU Federal Credit Union. Just go down there, tell them my name, tell them who you are. They'll give you those notes. You will have no problem, okay? All right. To Colin Broham, I leave you Nightside. I know that's what you've always wanted, even before you knew what the hell Nightside was. So, finally, Colin, you will have that outlet you've always dreamed of to express yourself in the deepest sense. To Matt Vermeulen, you are now promoted to where Colin was. You're the number 2 boy on Nightside. So, again, a little give and take. You're now right where you wanted to. Because, you know me, I like to give the young guys their due. Of course. To Aaron Blair, I will you a watch so you know what the hell time it is, man, because you're like always late, okay? That's all you need. Once you have a watch, you're going to be, you know, a normal guy. To Michael Evans, nothing. You didn't do a damn thing for me, Evans, so you can just go to hell. It was always me. You know that. Admit it. It was me. I carried you. Yeah. And to my family, I leave everything else. I suggest you either sell it to a bank or give it away to homeless people. Perhaps the Hare Krishna. They'll like that. Give them some new flowers, too. Well, world, I guess I'm gone now, so this will be the last time you ever see my face. I know I've kind of been an ass at times, and yes, I've been crude. But through it all, it's all love, baby. It's all love. Thank you, and God bless.
The death of Jesse Ball, and all I got was the stinking show.
I thought you wanted the show. You were next in line to host.
Well, that's true, but you got something physical.
Yeah, I got the Kiss-Cities. I'm probably going to sell them with flat black and circular, though.
Yeah, they'll charge you to take them.
Yeah, probably. There you have it. The last will and testament of Jesse Ball recorded just weeks ago. Kind of an eerie coincidence.
Indeed,
almost as though he knew he was going to have his car thrown off the road up near his hometown of Trout Lake and get mauled by a bear to death and have his foot detached or something. So how do you? I mean, how do you feel about how he just kind of distributed things? I mean, it was odd. It seemed as though he's almost repentant there at the end, which I think was kind of odd. I mean, it's a side of Jesse we didn't often see.
Yeah.
Kind of a bit of a quieter, more tender side.
It might have just been the front that he was putting on so long to people. You know, that I'm this big tough guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a jackass, and you know, sometimes he tried to be a nice guy, but often failed in that task. So I think this is just, like you said, his way of making peace. So.
Well, I guess there you have it. I mean, I guess we can take some final calls if you want to. 351-8713 is the number.
Give us your final thoughts on this.
Give us your final thoughts, and Jesse, we only have a few minutes left here. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about when I first met Jesse, he was working on the program Six is Wild, which was near and dear to his heart, as we all know. I don't know, it just seemed kind of like this odd beard guy, always wore hockey jerseys, you know, from the UP.
That's the UP-ish.
You know, just kind of crazy and hyper and stuff. And I don't know, more I got to know him, my feelings for him didn't really change until he said he'd let me host his TV show every week. And, yeah, it's an ego trip thing. So then I, you know, was friends with him because I got a TV show.
There you go.
I mean, I got to host a TV show. But, you know, after that, I got to know him more. He's actually not that bad of a guy.
No.
All of us have our odd moments. He had a few. God knows I have more than a few. Stephanie Tardy has a bunch of them. Colin, don't get me started.
I'm where I am because of him. So.
But I think what we just saw on that tape is the core Jesse Ball.
He is because of me. I mean.
Okay, but I think what we saw on that tape was the core Jesse Ball. That's the Jesse Ball that everyone was friends with, that everyone knew. And whether you loved him or hated him, you loved him or hated him. So give us a call, 351-8713 if you want to talk to us. If not, we'll probably sign off here pretty soon. Maybe go out a bit early, just to give everyone out there who's watching just a few moments. I don't know, just kind of digest the news. Once again, Jesse Ball, body found near the car around 10:15 p.m. this evening, Friday, July 30th, 1999. An era in East Lansing, who knows, maybe just public access television as a whole coming to an end. Did many things, accomplished many feats. The show, yeah, I mean, any final thoughts?
The fine videos like that we saw, you know, that he had produced.
Yeah, the miscarriage video.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That struck a chord.
Yep. See.
I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be really different around here. You know, well, it's gonna be different. I mean, he was leaving anyway. Yeah. And to tell you the truth, if I just think about it that way, it's like.
You guys change the set at all?
He'll do it again.
No, we're gonna keep it the same pretty much.
Nightside? Yeah, we'll probably just get rid of
This isn't that bad. It's the city thing.
You like this?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Nightline or something.
Yeah, that's probably what we use.
Nightline, Nightside.
Yeah, and you even got the cheesy fake plastic public access
Well, see, we were
studio
going to use
plants.
another tree to prop up that one, but
Oh,
just
it's
got
there to
stuck in
prop
the
it
crate,
up,
yeah,
not to.
so
Okay.
if we had been a little bit more, constructive with it, it would have looked a little better. But
Oh, sorry, but that's not what we're here for.
we're rambling.
I guess we might as well shut things down. I just want to thank everybody who watched, everybody who called in, Allie, John, Kevin, all three of you who called in.
Two of you, which probably can't
Thanks.
hear us.
Greg, Stephanie, either one of you want to come back up here, give a few final thoughts before we leave?
Let us know.
Greg, why don't you come on up here,
Well,
man?
yeah, let me step out for a minute.
Yeah,
here
let
and you can,
let Greg in here. Just kind of let's switch. This is known as a switch for those of you at home. Switch.
Is that where we switch people?
Yes. Yes. Very good.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey, got an extra hand there. I'm sorry. It's times of grief. I tend to kind of crack wise. It's the way I cope.
It's really baffling.
Well, yeah. How do you feel? I mean, this is it. He's actually gone, Greg. I mean, how do you feel? What's going through your head right now?
I'm angry that I didn't get anything in the will.
Yeah.
I mean, I introduced him to wrestling.
I'm angry. I kiss CDs.
I'm angry that Kiss is still alive.
All my CDs. You don't
sell
want
them, man.
Okay.
Or give them to Solari. I don't know. I mean, there's times in your life when you just don't understand this world, and this is definitely one of them.
But it's part of the great cycle. I mean, stuff like this happened. It was Jesse's time.
Right.
It was Jesse's time to.
And he knew
to
that.
move on to whatever you believe in. Some sort of afterlife, heaven, hell, big gymnasium, whatever you believe in.
Right.
It was his time to move on to that next step, that next level, whatever may be there, or just to be lying in the ground dead.
He's in that big public access studio in the sky, right?
Yep. He's right up there with John Mankopoulos, just
taping away.
producing things.
I mean,
I don't. Yeah, things are going to be different around here. I don't know what Mike Evans is going to do now. I mean, they had a whole bunch of stuff planned out. They had the Deedle sequel planned out. I know they had a couple of Pauly Shore spec scripts in the works.
They had a developmental deal with Pauly Shore.
Yeah. They had something with Bob Barker's production company, getting him in a movie or something like that sometime in the near future. I know the Facts of Life movie.
Yep.
They're going to be working on that. Yeah, it's just all that stuff kind of gone. I hope Mike's able to carry on. I know they will here at Nightside. These are hardy kids. I know that they'll be able to carry on, keep on the tradition of Nightside. I mean, they'll probably change things. I mean, that's nature of life, change.
Right.
You change or you die. You keep moving around and you die. It's just life. It's like a shark. If you don't keep moving, keep the water flowing through the gills, keep the life flowing through the gills, you're dead. That's it. You're going to drown.
That's well said. I mean, this will be a test for those kids. I mean, Jesse's held them down all his
I'm
life.
sure they'll carry on because they were playing pretty much whether or not he was around. But
Right.
now, I think they're extra incentive. Just kind of give them. They got to hit a few out of the park for him.
Mhm.
Just kind of. I hesitate to say win one for the Gipper, but I can't think of a better hackneyed old tired cliche than they've got to win one for the Gipper.
Mhm.
The Gipper in this case, not being the popular Notre Dame football player of old, but in this case being Jesse Ball. Did we have any final clips, or are we pretty much done with the show? That's it. Again,
how do you
thanks for
end?
watching. If you want, call station. We have the name. We have the phone numbers of a number of crisis counselors you can call. Talk to your local clergyman, perhaps, if you're having trouble sorting through your feelings. And just join us next week or in a couple of weeks for a new episode of Nightside. They'll try to carry on without Jesse Ball. Thank you, good night, and God bless.
This has been a Nightside Special Report. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.